Hey guys, Valiant here, and welcome to another Average Joe Reviews. This week's review, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Now, some of you may know Scott Pilgrim vs. the World because of the series of graphic novels called, I believe it's just Scott Pilgrim, or it could actually be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Either way, it's based on that series of graphic novels. Now, for those of you who have not read the graphic novels at all, pretty much, quick little rundown on the story is Scott Pilgrim is, a 20-something layabout who lives in Toronto, Canada. He has a band with his friends and just, lives his life and whatnot. One day he meets this mysterious, aloof girl, Ramona Flowers. He falls in love with her and starts dating her. And that's when the trouble starts. Because, you see, unbeknownst to Scott, Ramona has 7 evil ex-boyfriends who are out to control her love life. So, and I know this sounds a little crazy saying it out loud, but it is really the plot of the story, and it's awesome, by the way. But anyways, Scott must go and defeat all 7 of these evil exes in order to win Ramona's heart. Now, you would think, it's kind of crazy, because, it is 7 people that he has to fight and defeat. Well, it gets even fucking crazier, okay? These aren't normal people like you and me, okay? These guys have, all these crazy different powers and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into that because that would ruin the whole movie for you. But anyways, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's a great adventure, though. Trust me. It's got humor, it's got interesting music, and it's got some video game references, which is good for, gamers and whatnot. So, overall opinion of the movie, I really liked it. Now to go a bit more in depth, let's see, story, again, it's interesting, it's new, it's interesting and it's new, and it's just great, in my opinion. And like I said, the humor and stuff really works at the points where they throw it in there. Let's see, as I mentioned, there's a lot of fighting, so the fight choreography, I love it. My only issue is, some of the fights are kind of short. I know it's 7 fights, and you've only got so long to make a movie, but some of the fights do seem kind of short-lived, in my opinion. But, I'm not the guy making the movie, so can't really do much about that. Let's see, the soundtrack is awesome. It has a whole lot of different indie music. Now, I will admit, personally, I'm not an indie music guy. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I don't listen to it, so I don't know much about it, but it was definitely interesting to me, and it honestly made me consider buying the soundtrack for this movie, and I've never done that with any movie I've ever seen. Just a quick little FYI. And then, like I said, there are some gaming references, some of the sounds from classic games like Mario and Sonic, and also a few Zelda, for all you fanboys out there, so that's a good little thing. Now, I'd say the ideal group for this, probably from teens to 20s and 30s, because we're the generation that's going to get all of the video game references and whatnot, and it's kind of a like a 20s. All the characters are in their 20s, so kind of deals with our generation. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, the movie was great in my opinion. It had some interesting stuff, and my only major complaint really was that some of the fights were kind of short. The choreography and, all the different things that they do with the fighting, very good. It's just, oh hey, not very long. But what are you going to do about that? And also, really quick, so I'm not getting a whole lot of complaints that, oh, you're just being a fanboy talking about how great it is. I have not read any of the comics. Sorry, graphic novels. I plan to, though, because, seriously, whenever I saw the trailers for this, I was like, dude, this movie looks badass, I'm going to see it, and now I want to go back and I want to read the graphic novels, and, see where it all comes from. And then just a quick couple of side things with this. Number one, this is just, like I said, just a little side thing. I noticed that how Michael Cera played Scott Pilgrim, and how I am personally, kind of similar, at least for the beginning part of the movie. Like, trust me, my friends who go and see this, they will totally agree with me on that statement. For those of you who don't know me, trust me, watch the first half. It's kind of similar to me. Let's see, and the second thing is, this movie has actually inspired me to make a new series of videos. This one I'm going to call Casting Call. It is in this series of videos where I will make audition tapes. I put air quotes around that because I didn't really audition. But anyways, a series of audition tapes for certain roles in movies. And the role that I want to try my best for, is Lucas Lee. Now, the reason I went with him is because he's an action star, okay? And obviously I like acting and stuff like that because I'm doing YouTube, and also he's a freaking action star. I love that shit. Like, any dude loves action stars. But anyways, that's coming sometime soon, and yeah. So anyways, quick recap. Like Scott Pilgrim, very good movie. Interesting story, good fighting, good choreography. Fights are a little short, in my opinion. And, like, seriously, it's just a fun thrill ride. Good summer movie. Good to see with friends, family. Yeah, pretty much just, like, anybody. And again, ideally, like, probably teens to about 20-30-ish range are gonna really enjoy this. Like, your parents are gonna be like, what? What's this? What's that? What's this? So, yeah, probably wouldn't suggest bringing them. But that's the movie in a nutshell, and hopefully I will see you at the movies. Valiant out.